Okay, have you ever wondered when you get advice from someone and you're kind of skeptical? So if the NSA has given us security advice, and you know what the NSA does, they probably have hacked into all of our devices, said, hey, you need to do this. This is how you stay secure. So either they know a lot of things that we don't, or it doesn't work. But oddly enough, they say that you should turn your phone off at least once a week to keep it secure. And they give a whole list of things to do this. And some of them I follow really sharply. Like, I think the number one thing is never, ever, ever, ever connect to public Wi-Fi.
Amen.
Ever. I don't care if it's in the hotel, don't do it. I don't care if it's in the Starbucks, don't do it. Use your Wi-Fi. The second one is never charge your phone without something in between you and the charging device is the other one. Mm. So what I do is I have a little brick that I can set my phone on, and I plug the brick into the USB if it needs power.
Yeah.
That's what I do, you know?
Yep. Yeah. Did anybody here actually turn their phones off ever?
No.
Only when it
updates.
When it updates, or like the other week when Verizon was down and I thought it was just my phone, I rebooted my phone, but only in those two circumstances do I reboot my phone.
Yeah, I got to say it's never part of my practice.
Yeah, rebooting. I was going to say, I think there's definitely, I'm sus on this tip of turning off your phone, because, you know, like if you're a programmer and you make a bad app and it has like memory leaks and it just keeps adding memory and like whatever, and then you just have to restart it to fix it. I think that's what they're saying. They made it some bad code that they're like, man, we didn't think of this.
They're worried people will find out.
We need the customer reset. It's like, as it just keeps using your, you know, CPU usage, and over time it just goes to 100 and your phone's going to explode. They're like, oh man, you just got to tell them to reset it. How can we do it without, you know, making a big fuss about it?
I was going to say, I think you nailed it, Paul. That's exactly why this recommendation is coming out
on your phone, because we can't really access your camera after like 10 days of use.
You know, that is an extremely plausible conspiration theory. I swear, you start putting that online, you're going to get some like traction with that one.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the other one.
You have to get it from this podcast.
Do not jailbreak or root the device. What do you think about that one?
Oh, I agree with that. I'm not going to jailbreak or root my device.
Even on Android?
Yeah. Like, it's not, I just don't think anything that would require me to jailbreak or root my device, I don't need it. Like, there's too much.
It's always gray, isn't it? It's always shady. What exactly do you need to do that for? Right. And it's always like, oh, to run illegal something.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm just like, yeah, that's a hard pass again for me, because it's just opens your phone up to too much. I'm like, I'm never going to do that.
So here's the one that I don't think we can do as a society, because we've all been in a grocery store. It says, do not have sensitive conversations in the vicinity of other mobile devices.
Oh my goodness. What a tip. What a tip. Wow.
If only, right?
You know
what's
funny about this? Because this just basically confirms that all the phones are listening.
Yeah.
Literally, like he just came out and acknowledged that all the phones are always on and always listening. Like, what kind of news is that? And let me ask you this question. In any of those tips, did they mention like uninstall TikTok?
No,
they did not.
Exactly. So this whole article is sus.
That's great. Even the NSA doesn't advise taking TikTok on your phone.
Yeah, it's no, but I was gonna say it's don't have a phone. That's it. That's you know, it's
the only way to be safe.
Right there. It's the only way you could keep safe.
I was just thinking, you know, the husband and wife having the argument in the Walmart, you know, at night, and they're having it like this, you know, yelling at each other over what kind of Captain Crunch to get. And you're like, come on, bro, like just just.
Can I ask you guys a question? Do any of you do this in public?
No.
People that do, I have a huge pet peeve that I was like, if I slap your phone out of your hand, it's total Tourette's syndrome response.
I don't understand why so many people do it.
I don't know.
So let me tell you, in the midst of the pandemic, I saw someone who had their mask like this and then their phone like this. And I was just, you gotta be kidding me right now. I cannot take this right now. I don't care where
you're totally preventing stuff.
It's like, what are you doing? It's, oh God.
Oh, people are dumb.
I love how they have like diagrams and like little happy face things, and this is nice.
That's fine.
Yeah. So here's my problem with this recommendation: is first rebooting it once a week. If they've got something running on your phone, they've already got it. Like, they have your information. They have what they need from your phone. Like, it's not something that they need to like continually run. They'll grab the data and go. Like, booting it once a week is not going to change any of that. And then I think Paul said earlier, like, they're just going to program their virus to boot back up on restart. Like,
yeah, phones home or something like that. Let me ask you another question. It says don't click on pop-ups. Do y'all click on pop-ups? Is that like a problem?
Never.
So you're just like, you're using your phone or whatever, and then just a pop-up says, hey, install me. And you're like, sure. Let me just do that.
Seems legit.
But I guess people do it. That's why the NSA recommended it.
It's true.
Yeah. And some of these tips are just like almost like ruin the experience of having a phone too, though.
Yeah.
Like the turn off Bluetooth.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So then nothing works.
So
that I want it to work
my
with.
watch I can never use my watch.
Never use my
Right.
watch. Turn off location services when not needed. Yeah, so my AirTags are never going to work until I need to know. And it's like, that's useless information.
This sounds like
Paul
a
said, just don't have a
ChatGPT
phone.
written post. That's all
Right,
I'm saying.
ChatGPT
I think you should copy and paste it. If
Actually, the
this was
graphics
written
are
with
too good for
AI,
ChatGPT.
I want to know now. Was this article written with AI?
I gotta say though, the
Someone
one that you said,
back-
Bobby, about trusted accessories is an interesting one. Like, people will go into, like, you go to any hotel these days or any airport, you traveled recently, they always have USB sockets now in the walls.
Don't use them.
Yeah.
Those are really bad. You want to use your
No.
regular one. When you got your phone, you got a plug with it. Or if you didn't these days, because they don't come with a plug anymore, you
Right.
bought the plug to charge the phone. That's what you want to use.
Use the brick. Use the brick.
Exactly. Or wireless charging, that's okay too. That won't be a
Sure.
problem. But also, don't use a cable that somebody gives you either. Like, those cables now can have technology built into the little cable paw that does exactly the same thing that the plug did.
No.
Like, and they look like a regular cable. It'll look like a USB-C cable. It is not. They're not necessarily a USB-C cable. They can have technology hidden in them that can call home or hack your phone or do whatever it needs to do to it to send the data somewhere.
I'll give you
they're
a
not
pro
safe.
tip though, if you really want to know how to keep yourself secure. So you just lose your phone and get a new one
Right.
once a month.
You just use the burner.
Just like, or
You
you
get a new
use the
burner
burner.
every week. It's
yeah,
like,
that's it. That's it.
nobody's trying
Jason
Change it as
Bourne it.
often
That's
as
what
you
you do.
change
Jason
your
Bourne
plates
it.
on your blacked out, whatever.
If you're not
previous
eating your
drive.
SIM cards, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, exactly.
I was always
Man.
amazed at Jason Bourne's memory to remember all the phone numbers he had to call. So, like, that's amazing. You got a new phone every 3 minutes. So,
So one of the
that's his true superpower.
Yeah. seriously. One of the suggestions on here I also disagree with, and that is leverage biometrics. I mean, although I do have my fingerprint on my phone, but if I am like really concerned about somebody accessing my phone, I would not use biometrics. And that's because, and I think we've talked about this before, like police pull you over and, they have
Scan
probable
your
cause
face.
for your phone. All they need to do is hold it up to your face and they've unlocked it. Like,
Yeah.
or
And they're legally allowed to do that.
exactly.
Because that was
And-
proven in that case we talked about. before.
Exactly. Or, or grab your thumb and make you like do that, and that goes along to with kids. I talk to parents about that because I'm like, if you're a heavy sleeper, your kid could grab your hand and like unlock your phone with your thumbprint and you wouldn't know that they're like going into your phone and unlocking all of the parental controls that you've
my
set.
secret is don't use your thumb. Use a different finger.
Ooh, smart. Because then they're like, oh,
You got like
shoot,
your
the
pinky
thumb's
finger.
not
and
working.
everything. I just see Bobby unlocking his phone. He's just like,
He's
all
got
the
his
time.
ring
Like, what are you
finger.
doing?
I use the tip of my nose. I'm like, okay, all right, we got
Right,
this.
right,
Okay,
got it.
Dr.
Paul's
Evil
spending
right
5
there.
minutes.
that guy's smelling his phone. No, I'm just trying to log back in. I forgot my password.
Running on fumes all night, no end in sight. Scrolling through the noise, can't get it right. Time to break the loop, hit that restart. Wipe the slate clean, it's a brand new start. Shut down, reboot, let the glitches fall away. Every restart makes tomorrow a safer day. Don't let no words dance in your head. Power down now, get ahead. Power down, feel the beat drop now. Restart the rhythm, reset, take a bow. try stealing your vibe. Bluetooth lurking, hiding inside. One tap reboot, with hackers goodbye. Your phone's fresh like stars in the sky. Shut down, reboot, let the glitches fall away. Every restart makes tomorrow a safer day. Power down, feel the bass drop now. Stop the rhythm, reset, take a bow. One simple move, stop the brightest track. Flip the switch, baby, bounce right back. Power down, power up, reset the night. Keeping it fresh, everything's tight.